Going on? It's Sam Porter Bridges and BC back here with the Collector vs. Wild show. We're back with Death Stranding. Now we know what to do. Last time we played this thing, I was lost in all of the sauce. But now I am not. I know exactly how to win this, and we're going to do it. And it's what's hilarious about this particular mission that we're on right now is the solution to what the heck? Why is it doing that? Yeah, no, it's not safe for kids. Get out of here! YouTube, you big dummy. I don't make content for kids. You should know that by now. Anywho, the funny thing about the quest that we're currently on, and in fact, before we jump face first into it, I need to go get some supplies, so we got to get the heck up out of here. But what's hilarious about the quest that we're on is that the solution to it is exactly what you would avoid. So it's like, to do, this is a totally Kojima obtuse figure it out thing. Now, he's kept that to a dull roar in Death Stranding, so I'm going to give it a pass here. And the chances of you effing it up and doing it wrong and having the mission work out anyway because you screwed up are so high that I can't really get mad. It's like, even if you do this mission wrong, you're still gonna really kick the quest off. And because I was so particularly skilled at avoiding danger, we were not allowed to kick off the quest. So here we go. We're back in the game, ready to make it happen. Now I need to figure out which one of these things I'm taking to get back to the crib. Actually, did I drive here through the mole country? I don't think I did. Let's rock. Alright, so let's go get some gear. Then we're gonna go headlong into the juice. That is not what I was hoping for. Let's get back in the truck then.
Someone's happy.
Ooh, we got some red there. Yeah. That is no bueno. Looks like we're gonna have to grab the what's it called. Anyway, I'm glad to be back with Sam Porter Bridges. I'm looking forward to getting this game finished and getting the platinum trophy for it. It's been a pretty heavy grind, but this is a game where the grind doesn't bother me so much. It's kind of zen, and I dig it for that. But anywho, how are all of you doing this fine evening? I pray you are doing absolutely positively outstanding. That is my wish for all of you. Hold one. Do these connect? Because I can go from there to here. Yeah! That's going to be cutting it close, I think. Alright, we'll drive it for now. And then we'll see what happens. Actually, you know what? I think I came down here on a trike instead of a truck. And that's why. Yeah. Take the trike instead of the truck. Steven! What up, my man?
Okay.
How are you doing, my friend? Whoop. Does anybody else feel like the camera is extra zoomed in today? Did I do something wrong in the game? I feel like the camera is super zoomed right now and I'm trying to unzoom it. I don't know what I would have done to cause that necessarily. But I don't know, maybe I'm just so used to playing Cyberpunk 2077 that I'm not used to the perspective of the stranding of death. Steven says, I'm doing well, have been playing Cyberpunk. Ah, you missed the stream, we beat it, man. We finished Cyberpunk the other night. Or were you here for that stream? Dang, it's 300 meters away. How whack is that? Alright, let's get down there. Yeah, so we beat Cyberpunk a couple of nights ago. It was interesting, man. What a really, really interesting... I'm telling y'all, the camera ain't right, dude. Something is not right with this joint. Let's go to the system options. Control camera settings. There's nothing that handles zoom. I guess I'm just not used to the perspective of this game because I haven't played it in so long. I've been so focused on Cyberpunk, trying to get through that game. Harley Quinn says he's ready for round 2 of Cyberpunk for the female stealth playthrough. Yeah, no thank you. I will pass, but thank you for the offer. I drove back up from South Carolina, so I saw a part of the stream. Oh, okay, cool, man. Yeah, man, we finished it. It ended about how I thought it would. No surprises at the end. I gave up on getting all the achievements because the game's freaking broken, and I don't feel like spending hours doing stuff that's not going to give me the reward we're all agreeing is supposed to happen when I do it. Like, I completed all the quests in Watson, for example. And one of the achievements you're supposed to get is called, It's Elementary, which is because you did all the quests in Watson, you're supposed to get an achievement. Yeah, that achievement never popped. So, F and U. And I have all the street cred, all the things you're supposed to have for quests to kick off. I have them all. The game just decided, nope, F you. Right? And then, like, the Cyber Psycho quest achievement wasn't working. Like, I kept killing cyber psychos and the number wouldn't budge, and then it's like I read, oh, well, some cyber psychos don't count toward the number. I'm like, who? Man, fix your game. Like, and I get most gamers will do that real douchebag bitch move where they're like, well, you know, most players don't even care about achievements. You're an asshole for even caring. You're right. But we're also not talking about you, you narcissistic fuck. But... you know, so I accept, like, it's achievements, dude, whatever. But it's like, that's the part of the game that I enjoy, so... I like when it works properly. So yeah, I just quit. I was like, I'm gonna beat the game, stick to the story, and then I'm done with it. I've had enough Cyberpunk. The game wore out its welcome during the second act for me anyway. And I was just ready to get it over with. Which we did, and it's done, and thank God. Now the real... challenge now becomes, oops, it's not the one I meant to go to. Anyway, the real challenge now becomes, what do I play next on Xbox? And I got, I don't know, a couple hundred games to pick from. So it's like, I don't know, like, I tried to, and what I was going to stream tonight, believe it or not, was Call of Duty Modern Warfare for Xbox One. I was going to stream the campaign, thought that would be cool, but the game decided that it didn't want to install, like, when you install the game, it doesn't actually install the game. Like, it installs Warzone, which you could leave Warzone off my hard drive. I'm never going to touch that. But then it installs Warzone, but then you go into the game and try to play it, and it's like, oh no, there are these other two things you got to manually download called the campaign packs. Like, who? Video game development is just drunk at the wheel at this point. Like, what are y'all doing? We used to just put cartridges in shit, turn it on, and start playing. What? All this packs and shit, dude. Just let us play the game. For God's sake. So I just gave up. I just deleted everything. I was like, never mind. I'm not that interested in playing this dumbass game that I need to install 19 different things and then log into the game and realize that I missed one of the things that was supposed to install, but I was supposed to install that one manually, and I'm like, just shoot yourself. I'm not playing your dumbass game if I gotta go through all of that, when I could just pop ActRaiser into my Super Nintendo, click on, and immediately be playing it. I'm not interested. Did you get all the Johnny Silverhand stuff? I did get all of Johnny's costume stuff. Yes, I did. Yeah, Steven, I haven't forgotten about you with Ghost Recon. It'll always be out of my mind until I finally sit down to play the game, and then that's when I'll hook you up. I will constantly forget until I am sitting down to do something Ghost Recon related. So, once I do that, you'll be squared away. No worries, man. Just because, believe it or not, these video game streams are not my top priority in life. If you could imagine that. Did I get Silverhand's car? Yes, sir. I got the Silverhand achievement. Yep, I got his Porsche 911. Oh, dude. I am an idiot. I did not have to do every... You know what? This will actually work in my favor, though. Never mind. But yeah, I am actually glad that we are done with Cyberpunk. I was ready to be done with it. I didn't love the game. I don't hate it. I don't even think... you know, I satirically make fun of video games, so I shit on them a lot, but... If you sat me down and asked me, you know, what is your actual opinion of a lot of these games that you shit all over, it's like, oh, they're fine. They are what they are. You know, I want designers to do their vision. You know, whether I like it or not, who cares? Who am I to like or dislike a game anyway? But I do think Cyberpunk 2077 is certainly mediocre. It's more good than it is bad, but it certainly is not great. And it just, for what I would expect from a CD Projekt Red game, it fell grotesquely short of that mark. And that's coming from a dude who has a ton of respect for CD Projekt Red, even though I don't like their games all that much. Alright, so although I like The Witcher 3 quite a bit, I did like Witcher 2. In fact, I may have liked Witcher 2 better than 3 if you really boil it down. But yeah, it's hard because when I was in the middle of playing Witcher 3, I really liked it. It was after I had time to think about it, after I played it, and I tried to do a second playthrough and realized this isn't... Now that I know the fatal flaw of this game that I didn't pick up on in my first playthrough until well into the game, that, oh, this game's gonna F me. And, you know, I didn't get to get angry until probably halfway through the game. And then, but my second playthrough, it's like I already know that this game has this flaw. So it took the joy out of it. It was just like, I don't really want to play this. I don't want to do it. I'm good. I'm good. Now I got to get my brain back in Death Stranding mode. It's a much different game than Cyberpunk, believe it or not. Let's get us one of these. It's telling me I have 3 of them already. Where the hell are they? I will hold off on those then. But we are going to make ourselves some dang guns. I'm going to tell you that right now. Let's get us an assault rifle. Let's get us some granadas. Actually, no grenades. Give me... Yeah, give me the multi-rocket launcher. That multi-rocket launcher is the word I'm trying to say. Give me that. Actually, you know what? Give me the grenades too as the fallback, just in case this doesn't go the way we want it to from the jump. Pistachio the Magnificent. Time to go to work. Let's see. Harley says, I bought this RTS game called Iron Harvest 1920 and I love it. Sweet, man. Have fun. Stephen Orth says, what about Halo Reach, B? I don't do Halo. Well, I guess Halo campaigns are fine. I don't do multiplayer, though. I never liked Halo multiplayer, ever. It was not my jam. But the single player for Halo 2 was great. Halo 3 was kind of boring. Halo 4 I thought sucked. And then I stopped playing it after Halo 4. So I never played Reach. What's weird is I have Halo Reach Collector's Edition in the giant, like, steel and plastic box. I own Halo Reach, I've just never played it. I collected it earlier this year, but just haven't gotten around to playing it. So eventually I'll play it, because here at the Collector vs. Wild show, our mission is to collect, play, and discuss every video game in their own universe. Reach came out before Halo 4. Yeah, I know. I never played Reach or ODST when they were new.
Weapons restrictions.
I went straight from 3 to 4. And it was strictly because, like, when Halo Reach came out, I didn't like Halo 3 that much. So I just figured I'm not really going to dig this, so why am I fussing with it? Now, wait a minute. Where is my gun and my grenades at? How in the name of Jesus? Okay, so it's in there. And then the grenades are in my pouch. Alright, I'm just like, where? Yo, I got 3,000 likes on this joint? Word! I never knew that. Look at me kicking ass, man. Getting likes, baby. One of y'all need to make one of these things. You need to plus it up. Put some materials in that joint. Yeah, so I've never really, the only Halo multiplayer I ever played was 2 and 3, and 3 was so not enjoyable to me, multiplayer wise, that I just never stuck with it. Then once I played Battlefield 3, all multiplayer shooters were dead to me, because I never loved online shooter games because they're too silly. Like, it's like playing laser tag. If I want to play laser tag, I'll just go play laser tag. I'm not gonna do it on, with controllers. But yeah, just never. Competitive shooters were never really my thing. But Battlefield 3 created an environment that actually made me a decent player. Because if you knew how to fight in real life, there were some things you could do in Battlefield 3 that set you apart. Now, I was nowhere near the best player. I'm sure the best player was a guy who didn't do it in real life because he got really good at the game. But the point is, my real world skills did translate a little bit to the game to make me actually decent at it. So I enjoyed myself. I was like, oh, I can do a whole, because I understand things like cover and concealment in ways that people wouldn't think about. It's like, yeah, I could get in here and then do this thing, and it was really cool, man. Like, I found this one, in one of the missions where you play in one of the really tight maps inside one of the towns. And I remember there's this perch that you can get to if you're really skilled with movement. You can kind of climb up to it. And basically, I was playing as a scout, so I'm basically painting targets on the battlefield for my team. But I'm also playing sniper, so it's like I'm playing a scout sniper. And so I'm painting targets for my team, and then I'm just sniping the ones that pull up on my radar. And at no point in the game could the enemy even figure out where I was. So like when I used to hear Call of Duty fans complain about camping, it used to make me laugh. It was like, well, wait a minute, like, camping is a viable strategy for establishing a tactical advantage over an enemy in a fighting. Like, if I have better terrain than you, I'm not going to give that up. That's stupid. And then I thought, oh, these people don't know what fighting is. They just play video games. Like, they just understand it from the perspective of a game where they think everything's supposed to be fair. What video game players don't understand is that gunfights are never effing fair. And the American military works really hard to make sure that they are not. So a lot of shit in games that's like fair isn't fair. Nope. So I would have been, people would have been angry at me for camping, but it's like, yeah, okay, beat me then. Figure out where I'm at and stop me from doing it if you're so good at the game. Otherwise, shut your fucking mouth about how good you are. Because if camping is that bad and you're that good, you should have certainly created strategies to deal with campers. Alright? And you only think it's annoying because it works against you. So yeah, the whole concept of multiplayer shooters just was silly to me, man. But Battlefield 3, man, was dope. But other than that, I've never really liked any online shooters, to be honest with you. Alright, looks like we're getting off here. Should have brought a PCC with me. That was dumb. I gotta get back into the right frame of mind to play this game effectively, because I am so used to running and gunning that I gotta get back into cerebral mode and start remembering stuff. Alright, Porter Bridges. Take it easy, baby. Smooth and easy. Smooth and easy gets us down the hill, babe. Smooth and easy gets us down the hill, Sam Porter Bridges. That's how we do it. Smooth, man. Like a pimp. Look at you. Cold ass pimp. Striding. Just striding, Jesus. Look at that stride. Doesn't that stride make you think about sex? Look at you. Everybody's horny. Look at that. Well, maybe it's just me. Alright, smooth and easy, Porter Bridges. There we go. There you go, to the side, Porter Bridges. Man, this guy needs to be playing in the NFL. Look at these moves. Sweet Jesus. Look like Barry Sanders out there, boy. Ooh, we're in the red. No, not the red, Jesus. There we go, there's some yellow. That's all we need. Hang in there, BB. It's only gonna take a second. Only gonna take a second, my brother. Charge up. Alright, let's go to work. The Tower Guardian is helping him. He thinks. Scooby-Doo. Gangsters. Gangsters. Thought I brought the truck closer to here. Could have just fast traveled. Since the answer is not. Oh, this town actually looks really cool from up here. It doesn't look so cool when you're exploring it and get chased around by sludge monsters, aka BTs. And this game is so serene. Oh, it definitely, that was another thing about Cyberpunk that I didn't talk about a lot. in the later streams, but the sound in that game is it actually reminded me of trying to watch TV made for teenagers and young 20-somethings in the 90s, where it's just like watch X play and just, it's like a seizure. Like, good God, why is like, chill, let's get some zen going in this game, please. Yeah, I mean, and this game was so good at providing that kind of zen, even though sometimes you're doing combat and things that are a little bit less laid back, it still was pleasant. Cyberpunk, all the music was grating, the TV host, listen, like, Jesus, I get that that's the vibe the game's going for. I'm not taking anything away from the choice of the designers to go with that. It serves the narrative of the game very well. It, however, does not contribute to the sonic joy of the player. Let's put it like that. At least not for me. I like stuff that's way more melodic than chaotic, if that makes sense. Like I love a lot of hardcore metal music, but if you listen to all the metal I listen to, I don't just listen to grindy shit. Like if you can't actually play a melody that sounds good, I give zero fucks about how loud you can scream. Like if you can't actually play music, I don't want to hear that shit. Alright. So, guys, for everyone that was on our last Death Stranding stream, you're about to see what the solution to what we were doing wrong is. Why we couldn't figure out the mission. It's actually a very simple explanation. I'm just gonna hop out of the car here and get her started. Meantime, between time, let's go ahead and... Nope, wrong button. Let's go ahead and save. Just in case. Oh, you can't save right now because you're in the BT zone. That's right. Alright, we'll just have to rely on auto saves, hopefully. Here we go. What's up, fellas? What's happening, baby? I'm here! I'm here, bitches! Come on, get you some loving at Sam Porter Bridges, baby! Sam Porter Bridges! Look at that, get him! Get him! Oh no! They got him! He's done! Peace! Come get him! Come get Sam Porter Bridges! Show him what you want him to do, baby! Yes, sir! What's up, homie? Long time no see, my friend. It's been real. How you been? Peace, bitch! Let's get to some of these buildings, shan't we? That thing looks like Sin from Final Fantasy X. Oh yeah, baby. Technically, you don't even have to fight this thing. I think you just jump through. So basically, the idea was get caught by the BTs, and then these buildings emerge. That's totally a Kojima, let's see if the player can figure it out thing. I don't like that in video games, but hey, knock yourself out, man. You gotta play the game the way you want to play it, right? You gotta play it the way you want to play it. There we go, Sam Porter Bridges. I gotta tell you, man, this game is well put together for what it is. I can't take any of that away from here with the... Get up on these buildings. Sam.
Can't say I would have ever thought of that.
Yeah, because I'm a beast.
Done, Sam. Are you out there giving it your all? There's hope for us yet.
Shut up. All that dumbass attaboy shit. Get out of my face. Where you at, homie? You know what? I'm thinking what I'm planning to do is not going to work. This is not Cyberpunk. What you're thinking is not how that's going to go down, Holmes. Double jump, baby. Come on. The double jump in this game is sometimey as shit. So I guess this is supposed to be LA I'm jumping through now. Is this like Snoop Dogg's house? Oh, no. Get there, get there. Come on, ho. Sam Porter Bridges, get your ass up. Come on, Bridges. There we go. Yes, sir. This part is pretty imaginative though, man. I'll give it to Brother Kojima. I'm gonna give it to him. This part's pretty imaginative. I really do want the guy to start making movies though. Even if he keeps making games, he gotta start making movies, KG. Or KJ, I think is what I meant to say. That's what his homies call him. KJ, they don't call him that. Nobody calls it. Your dumbass calls it that. Chambers. KG is Kevin Garnett. We're gonna push through like champions. We are the champions. Getting closer, y'all. Getting closer, dawg. Here's the double jump, right when we needed it. Sam Porter Bridges for the win. Hey, girl. Hey, get your black ass out of the water, ho. You see that big ass fish? What's wrong with you? I guess we going in too, huh? She's sitting there waving at people. Crazy ass, get out of here. This big ass giant whale swimming behind her. She chilling. Cold ass chilling. Oh, God. So was that Higgs instead of the girl? Did I die or what's happening? Did I do that wrong? Or not exactly sure what just went down. It's not really giving me a whole lot of feedback. Uh-oh. Alright, let's resume the game. Oh, please, let's get some good nudity here. Yes. Word. Chip. Say what? London Bridge is falling down. My nig. Lady. Bucket ass naked. Let's go. Cough it up, Bridges. Oh, that's Higgs, baby.
Keep your voice down. You don't want to scare the poor girl away, do you? She's in there. I can smell her. Of course, I wouldn't have known for sure if it wasn't for you and your wonderful network. Bless your heart. And thank you kindly. Oh, Sam Bridges. Careful. Contents are fragile. Like the world and everything in it. Me, I'm no exception.
Yeah. Do we get to have sex with Troy Baker?
I'm
That'd
not
be
the
awesome.
only one wearing masks either. There's your boss man. And that woman. And, oh, let's not forget little you. Okay, it's okay. I know it ain't easy wearing a mask all the time. But now the mask can come off, right? Hey. You remember this? No. Poor, sweet Amelie. She's holed up in the beach nearby. Tell you what say we make it a race? Whoever wins gets to usher in the end of days. Nothing like the eve of extinction to bring focus to the mind. Makes folks honest.
Ooh, that is so true. Well said, Higgs.
There'll be no need for masks soon. But I wonder, when you look death in her eye, will you blink?
No, I'll wink. Get your fine ass out of here, Troy Baker. Get out of here. Your pretty ass. Higgs, baby, episode 9. Talk to him. Done and done, Chambers. Well played. Sam.
Still with me, Sam?
Always.
Even now, our way forward, our way to save Amelie is the same as always. Your first priority is to get the local distro center on the network.
Oh.
Until it's complete and everybody's connected, Higgs won't find it easy to get to Amelie. She should be safe. So take your time and do it right.
Right. You got it, old man. Destro, old man, Destro. Now, let me pause for 1 second here. I'm not going to pause the game, but just... Everybody saw that cutscene, right? That is how you do writing and voice acting and dialogue. Game designers, if you're going to force us to sit through it, please make, like, this is the, like, Kojima is the standard. If you can't make it at least as good as that dude, please don't. Like, these cutscenes are fun to watch because they're actually good. They need to have like a cutscene writing class. Is that something game designers go to school for? Like, there needs to be a here's how to, or really it's not even a cutscene, like here's how to write a proper movie scene. And the camera angles and the, like, take a directing class for something. Because these cutscenes in video games are terrible most of the time. But not when Kojima does them. Somehow he's a magician when he does it.
What's the holdup, Sam?
Your mama's the holdup, bitch.
And bring the site online.
What are you talking to? Sorry, I have a thing. I make it a point in life not to have pet peeves. However, disrespect is something that just, no, don't play that shit. Fuck you. Kiss my ass. But what's the hold up, Sam? The hold up is I'm coming to where you are to put my foot up your ass, Destro. That's what the hold up is. Who the fuck you talking to like that? Watch your goddamn mind. Shit. I don't know who you think you don't think the hell you think this is. It's like I want to shoot a TikTok video that's just titled "My Message to the Internet," and all the video is gonna say is me saying I'm not your bro. Like if one more motherfucker starts to like, bro, dude, listen. Like first of all, shut the fuck up. What earthly wisdom are you about to bestow on me? With all 18 years you've been on this planet. Alright. Bridges has provided the remote detonation grenade launcher. That just sounds complicated. Can I have regular ass grenade launchers? Por favor? Alright, so if this area is now connected to the chiral network.
You've made it as far as Bridges 1 ever did. We never pushed further west. Frankly, it's a miracle we kept that distro center running. Anyway, you're almost at Edge Knot City. Your final destination, where Amelie should be waiting. Smile, Sam. Only one more knot to go.
Oh.
One last time to put that Cupid to use. Though you'll need another component to finish the job. Regardless, the nationwide network will serve as your ticket home. Just bear in mind that by bringing Edge Knot online, you'll likely be revealing Amelie's location to Higgs. You'll need to get to her before he does. Head to your private room and get your gear sorted. When you're ready to go, we'll give you what you need. Make sure not to leave the distro center without taking the order.
Your mama takes the order.
Your work is great.
Oh, man. Oh, we got some good oil on us this time. We should get a good shot of the butt cheeks. Or maybe not.
Sam? Are you there?
Amelie.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, Ho. I hear you.
Sam,
Over here. Amelie.
the network's nearly complete. Just one more knot to go. And then America will be whole again.
Word. Deep breaths.
Did I ever tell you my real name?
Hell no.
I wanted to. It's Amerigo. After Amerigo Vespucci, the man who discovered the continent.
I thought it was Columbus.
Except Amerigo was full of it. He lied. America is a lie.
Amelie.
I'm on the beach, Sam. Our beach. The one where I was born. Higgs will never find me here. He can't. So don't worry. Get the last Cupid to Edge Knot City and finish what we started.
Who?
I'll meet you in your room at the distro center when it's all over.
Buck naked.
There's something you need to know, Sam. I've kept things from you. Worn a mask for the longest time. Everything Higgs said about me is true. I could end it all. Us. Mankind. Extinction. That's what I am.
How does that even mean?
But it's not what I want to be. All I want is for you and me and everyone in this world to be whole.
Yeah, tell him, girl.
Sam.
Why are you in the weapons case? Crazy ass, out of there.
Promise you'll stop me. Don't let me end it all. I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
Amelie? Amelie!
One of the things I really appreciate about how Norman Reedus is his voice lines were written. I don't know if every gamer would relate to this, but for me specifically, and this is rare, so it's like I'm excited about this. When other people are talking in the game, Sam ad-libs a lot. And he ad-libs almost every time he ad-libs, it's exactly almost word for word what I'm thinking and just haven't said out loud. She's like, extinction is me. He's like, what the hell does that even mean? That's exactly what I was thinking. Like, what? So it's almost like Kojima, is writing dialogue lines that are making fun of himself for being so obtuse in his storytelling. But when I use obtuse, I'm not necessarily using that as a negative. I know that word has a negative connotation. I don't mean it positive or negative. I mean it for what it is. Like it's not readily apparent what he's trying to get across. But that's totally his style, man. Like making fun of his own silliness. I think that's pretty cool, man. Gotta love Brother Kojima. Oh, buck naked. Oh, don't blur it, baby. Let me see. When are we going to see Amelie's butt cheeks? We've seen Sam's. We've seen Fragile's butt cheeks. We're missing Amelie's butt cheeks. Mama didn't have any butt cheeks. Destro hadn't had any butt cheeks. The big fat dude took a bath with his clothes on, so we didn't see his butt cheeks. I feel like the game is... Is there DLC with more butt cheeks? That's what I... Like, if I was making DLC, that's the type of stuff I would make. This is why I don't design video games, because they would be wildly enjoyable and hilarious to me, probably 7 other people on the planet, and then everyone else would hate them. Pocket Thought says, I've missed this game. I have too, especially after that Cyberpunk 20. I should have listened to my instincts for the last couple of years. All of my instincts were screaming that Cyberpunk 2077 was going to be mediocre. And it wasn't.
Check the other way. Go! Now, open it up.
Sam, don't forget to take that job.
Check the terminal and pick up that order before you leave.
I will. I'm used to the way this game works, old man. I'm used to you guys giving me a bunch of stuff to keep in my brain mind. Oh, it's my Evo Devo lady. What's up, chica? I'm gonna give me a C. Your couch. Alright, got a little something. Alright, we almost got... Who was that? That's the spiritualist. Oh, we were so close to getting hers. And then who's this photographer? Oh, photographer lady. She's real cool. Robot looks like he did a decent job. Right. Woof. Aaron Hill at Mountain Knot. Distribution center north of Edge Knot City. Edge Knot City. Wow. I don't know. This just screams it's another nuke that's going to blow the place up type thing. Something doesn't sit right with me on the quest that we're on.
This is it, Sen.
Oh, damn it. I did that wrong. I frickin' did that wrong. Damn it!
You'll need more than just a Cupid to link this one up, though. You'll also be required to supply a network activation key. Anticipating terrorist interference, we held on to it for safekeeping. It's been sitting in that distro center gathering dust. Until now. Collect it at the terminal and take it to Edge Knot City. Luckily for us, the automated systems at the distro center there still seem to be operational. So once the key is entered, it should automatically interface with the backbone network. A word of caution, Sam. The activation key has a unique identifier. If anything happens to it, you can't just print a new one. It's one of a kind, irreplaceable. And for the love of all that's holy, don't lose it. And don't go breaking it either.
Word.
You hear me, Sam?
I
if
hear
ever there was a delivery not to fuck up, it's this one. We're all counting on you.
I like that. If ever there was a delivery not to fuck up, oh,
Remote
this
detonation grenade launcher. Launches explosive projectiles. As you may have guessed.
I did guess.
Can be used in conjunction with a variety of rounds depending on your needs. And yes, said rounds are indeed detonated remotely and at your discretion after firing.
Yeah, I just don't see that being a weapon I would ever want to use. I'm good, y'all. Please. I don't need that level of complexity in my games. Just regular grenade launchers are fine, everybody. I had a really interesting conversation with somebody on TikTok today about the post that I made yesterday that went viral. And it was just one of the things he was talking about. He was like, he was saying that it sounded like I was against having variety in games, and that's not exactly true. But I felt like I understood what he meant, so I agreed with him. I was like, yeah. What I was trying to get across to him was I'm not against variety. I'm against variety at the expense of the enjoyment of the game. So what we're talking about specifically is the reason why Cyberpunk 2077 has a very annoying carry weight limit implementation, not just the fact that it's in the game, but the way it's implemented, is because it's a looter shooter where you're constantly picking up loot, right? But you have to pick up tons of loot to use the crafting system, right? And if you want to level up your crafting system, you have to do a lot of crafting. So it gets to the point where when you're doing the stuff you need to do to craft the things you need, you're doing this inventory management loop like every 8 minutes, and it's annoying. And so so the price of him having variety is having to do inventory management every 8 minutes, depending on how you're playing the game, right? So it's like, yeah, if variety means you're going to have to put a carry limit on the game because you put so much shitty, useless loot in it that you need a babysitter basically in the game for hoarders, then yeah, I don't want variety because I don't want to have to deal with the constant menu, switching and stuff like that. Anyway, it's an interesting conversation, but like same thing with this. Like I don't need a grenade launcher and then a grenade launcher that does this and then I'm fine with regular ass grenades. I'm cool. Just you shoot the grenade, people blow up. There it is. Game.
A word of it's one of a kind. For the love of all that's holy. You hear me, Sam? If ever there was a delivery not to fuck up, it's this one. We're all counting on you.
Let me get some new boots on my feet. Direct to your feet, sir. To Daddy Green's Pizza. You gotta get that pizza. like we ain't getting no trikes or nothing in this joint.
Begin and stand. Have a pleasant journey. Keep on keeping up.
Alright, let's check our oh, it is not terribly far, that's for dang sure. Oh, dude, you are lunching all the way outside your mind. Boy, if you don't get some PCCs, I'll kill you. Get your ass back in there.
Decontaminating. Keep on keeping up. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Keep on keeping up.
Oh, that's all the material we have left. Well, shoot, I need to give him some of my materials.
Begin and scan. Have a pleasant journey. Keep on keeping up. Keep on keeping up.
Oh, BT time, baby, before we get in there. Damn it! Wasn't fast enough. Woo-wee! What in the name of our Lord is that? What in the hell? Can't be sending black people on missions like this, bruh. like rainy days. Reminds me of living in Europe. Oh, I can't. Is that an invisible wall? No, no way. Really? Ah, there's a whole bunch more of them. Didn't see you guys hiding. Not what I was trying to do, but we'll take it. Hang in there, BB. Be cool now. Be cool, be cool, be cool. There you are, you sexy, sexy. Brother some likes. Get him all the likes he can eat. Slow down, Porter Bridges. Off the chiral network, baby. Look alive. In the blue. Check the map. Alright, we're still making progress. Hey there, what's happening, baby? How you been? You dead? Where your boys at? Oh, you want some? Come get some. Come get all of that. Come get all of that, ho. I'm gonna put it all in your ass, too. Right where it belongs. Come get every drop of that, ho. I will shoot you inside of your ass. You hear me? Come on with it. Come on with it, ho. There you are, you sexes. Bullshit. Oh, that's horse shit, man. Come on. That's how you gonna do me? You gonna make me fall in the hole, you punk bitch, when I'm trying to sneak? Hoe-ass hoes, get off me. That's a punk bitch-ass move right there. Damn it. I was getting my sneak on gangster style, and then you hookers gonna come out of nowhere and make me trip, and then all of a sudden, oh, the monster saw him because he tripped. Like, come on, dog. Doing the best I can with this shitty terrain. Let's cut the player a solid here, brah. Where's your monkey ass at? I'm gonna get you this time, bitch. Think you gonna get away from me, ho? I love how the critical paths in this game are extremely intuitive.
There we go.
Got my next memory chip, baby. I think that means we're in the clear. Let's boogie. Or maybe not in the clear. Run it home. Should have had my speed suit on. You hoes still can't catch me because I'm Sam Porter Bridges, bitch. Can't see me. Look at that speed, baby. Oh, Deshaun Jackson out this mother huncher. We here, bitches. Say something.
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Thank you. Oh, dagnabbit. No. Before we do any damn thing. No, wrong button, whore. I'm so used to playing Cyberpunk with its weird controls. Now I gotta get used to playing regular ass games. Alright, save complete. Daggum. Delicious.
With non-network.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Did I turn the difficulty down? Oh, no, that's right. This one doesn't let you select it as a premium quest. I was going to say, what did I do wrong? Cash. The United Cities of America. Quadruple rocket launcher. Well, that sounds fun.
We've done it, Sam. The chiral network now spans the entire continent. Our nation is whole again. Reborn as the United Cities of America. If terrorists or whoever else strike at us now, even if they succeed in destroying the knot, the network will endure. Everything passes through the beach now, and the beach will keep us together. But we can't rest yet. You still have one more job to do, Sam. A new nation needs a new leader. And only one woman has what it takes to succeed Bridget Strand. A woman destined from birth to inherit this legacy. Emily. She's out there, and she needs your help. Bring her home, Sam, and keep an eye out for Higgs. He could be zeroing in on her as we speak. Now that Edge Knot City's linked up, she should be getting ready to head to your private room. So check yourself in, and sit tight.
Sitting tight. Oh.
Sam. You came for me. I knew you would. Sam, it's me.
Amelie?
Yes!
I need to tell you something. I am the extinction entity.
Chiral density increasing rapidly. Contact imminent. Combat preparations strongly advised.
Let's take a
Repeat,
shower.
Contact with unidentified entity imminent.
Let's take a quick shower before we get out there and see some butt cheeks. Gotta take a shower. But there's butt cheeks to be seen.
EX grenade number 0.
Gotta make sure I'm fully bathroomed up before we just go running out there. Alright, let's go to work. Stop being silly and get into the fight. Time to go to work, Sam. spread. Pardon. Yeah, probably gonna want one of these. I go to work, work. Quadruple rocket launcher. It's gangster time, baby. Metal Gear. Hell yeah! What is that? Hallelujah!
Everything I needed, Sam. A complete chiral network. Spread all across America. Connecting all them precious little knots. I got the whole world in the palm of my hands. We've had 5 mass extinctions, each caused by an extinction entity. And now it's time for number 6.
Now, I'm not talking about the death of a few dozen species, no. This
is the granddaddy of them all. BT antimatter voiding out all life as we know it. And it wouldn't be possible without a Boy Scout like you, willing to make us whole again.
What do you say? Come on!
Time to meet your ender.
Amelie?
Sam. The great work is nearly complete. Every knot is joined. Soon, I will merge them and all mankind's beaches into a single shore. And then will come an extinction like no other. More massive than any before it. The last. This is my purpose.
What the hell they do to you?
The last stranding. My reason for being. The first was nothing more than a prelude.
Surely you figured it out by now.
Doom? People like us? She's the source of it all!
nightmares that haunt us, the visions of an inescapable future. Sound familiar? Happy fucking doomsday, Sam! Fuck you!
Sam. Don't you get it?
You can speed this up or slow it down, but you cannot stop what we've started.
Even if you beat me,
You can't save her. So all this is a done deal. They're coming to get me.
I'm out of ammo.
Extinction is a foregone conclusion. Time to reset. Let the game resume. Come on, let's have some fun.
Ah, there's a wall there. Where'd my rifle go? Did I drop it? Yep.
is a foregone conclusion. There's no point in fighting. Damn it. Time to reset.
Yeah, reset it, home. Yeah, toss it, baby, toss it. There you go. Thank you, sir. Oh, it's ass whipping time now, boy. You think you got something on me, ho? All in your ass, right there. Get off me. What's up, home? I'm just trying to kick ass, baby, and take names. Don't be mad at me. Where are you, you hoe? Is he on the back now? Is that what's happening?
That's enough, Sam. Eat this! Can't save her.
Shit, he's got me. Come on, B! Where's that blood bag at, boy? Dagger. Should I lower the difficulty? Actually, yeah, I should. Because I suck at games too bad. And it took me way too long to figure out how I was supposed to beat him. I was wasting a lot of ammunition. Alright. Bathroom break while we respawn. I'll be back. Bunch of hookers. word, the game's gonna spawn me right here where I'm dead at. I wasn't expecting that. I didn't think it would spawn me without my desired input there.
You're going down!
Oh, now the game's letting me move around, so alright. Come on, get up, Sam Porters. Damn, dude, how many of them damn tentacles you got, ho? Blood bag, anything. Please, Jesus, let me get a blood bag out here. Lord Jesus, let me get a blood bag. There we go. Need another one. One more blood bag, baby. On your left, boy, I'm coming to whoop your monkey ass. You ain't got nothing on me, ho. I am Sam Porter Bridges, bitch. You got to understand who I am. Oh, well, that quadruple rocket launcher came in handy, yeah? More than a little bit. Alright, where's our dead ass body at so we can hurry up and go back to kicking ass? I should have turned the difficulty down before this mission. trying to get the achievement you get for the hard difficulty. So we're playing this on the hardest difficulty, so that's a little bit why there's a struggle here. What's up, Lou? Alright, game time, hoes. What the hell hit me, dude? Get your dumb ass up. What? Oh, get off me, you stupid hoes. Wait, did that kill me? Get the fuck out of here. You die from losing stamina. That's some Star Ocean 3 bullshit. Big Lou butt cheeks. We even seen the baby's butt cheeks. We gotta see Emily's butt cheeks. Come on, equal opportunity butt cheeks out here. Let's go. We need inclusive butt cheeks in our games. I demand this, designers. Let's go. Nice little dodge move there, ho. Out of ammo. Nope, still got a little more. Got a little more. That's your asshole. Get your black ass out of here. Gone, bitch. Lay your black ass down. Like Sam needs a nap. a lot of chiral.
Amelie! Amelie!
She's fine. Extinction's on hold for now.
Let her go!
All that for a repatriate. What a waste.
Well, we'll pick this up when you're done dying. Heads! I'll see you on the beach for the grand finale.
These little mini games are pretty cool, man. Just in terms of not actually playing them, but what they give you and what they represent. It's pretty dope. All right, we on the road, baby.
Let him get away. There has to be a way you can catch up to him. Hurry, Sam. You know what's at stake. If you don't stop Higgs, he'll use Emily to bring about this doomsday of his, and everything we achieved will be for nothing.
Decontaminating suit.
Get your Destro ass out there and take care of it. What you yelling at me for? Oh. And this, my friends, is where I will bid you all a fond adieu. It has been a distinct pleasure hanging with all of you this grand evening of sorts. I'm glad to be back with Death Stranding, no question. Glad that Cyberpunk 2077 is over. Wish that had been a better experience than it was, but it was what it was, and that's what we got. So, you know, like Nihao Kailan teaches my kids, you get what you get and you don't get upset. And I don't even know if that's Nihao Kailan is one of them. So, it is what it is. And glad to be back with Death Stranding, as I said, and now the trick is going to be figuring out, okay, I want to move into another Xbox game, but I'm really trying to wrap my head around what specifically do I want to play. I certainly don't want to have another Cyberpunk experience, so it's like, as much as I really enjoyed Outer Worlds, I don't necessarily want to play that, because it's got a lot of similarities to a Cyberpunk-like game, even though I think the Outer Worlds is probably geometric magnitudes better than Cyberpunk, but that's me. Also looking into games that are fun to play for achievements, trying to get away from games that want you to play them 9 times, because I was thinking about playing Greedfall, and then decided to go in a different direction because I looked up how you play it, and I'm like, oh god, there's so much dialogue and choice. I'm really starting to take, outside of being a collector, when it comes to the games that I focus on to really get deep into playing, I just need to really be mindful of the mechanics in games that I really don't like. So it's, you know, I don't want to play games that are full of dialogue choices. I don't want to play games that have 9 endings and you got to jump through a bunch of ridiculous hoops and take a butt plug to get the best ending. Like that type of shit is just monotonous, tedious, and just maddening from a time-wasting perspective. Like, just let me play whatever your game is, let me beat it, and get the hell out of here. So I've been going through my collection for the last couple of days, just looking at, all right, what games give me that? You know, I'd like to play an adventure or a role-playing game, but what's going to give me an adventure that's very succinct? We would be playing 2 Worlds right now if it were backwards compatible. I sent a message to Microsoft for Christmas saying, please, if you'd consider us lowly players out here, your eminence, would you please make it backwards compatible? So that's one of the games I'm looking at playing, but unfortunately can't. The other game the game I have tentatively landed on that I think we'll start playing on our next Xbox stream is Fable 2. It's the game that keeps coming up and keeps coming up, and then I'm like, yep. Now I also know that Fable 2 has a very I already have all the achievements with Fable 2. So I'd be doing it over again. Oh, no, it's on my old Xbox account, but I know there are some very annoying achievements in Fable 2 because I remember getting them. And they require other players, and they require other players to have random things happen that didn't happen in your game. And it just gets to be this going on. It was like going on message forums to find a person who would trade with me. Like, why do you put this shit in your games? I mean, I know the answer to why, but you know, beyond the achievements, Fable 2 is a very, very fun game. So I'll just have to wrap my head around, and I don't even know if the online servers for that game even exist anymore. So I don't even know if you could get that achievement a second time. What else? So probably Fable 2. I'm also circling back around to Kingdoms of Amalur: Re-Reckoning. And NHL 21's always on the menu. And then I don't know. I mean, I got Code Vein, I got Sekiro. The reason why I didn't go with those is because Cyberpunk was supremely frustrating, and I want to go with a game that I know I'm going to like. Like that's the other part of the dilemma is I want to pick a game that I either already know that I like because I've played it, or I'm likely to like it based upon what I know about it. So Oh, another game I just installed today, which is another option, is Elix. I know our friend Toast will be excited about that. Um, so Elix is another game I'm thinking about playing. That'll certainly resonate well with my European followers because anytime I've streamed or played that game, it's the Europeans come flocking like, yeah, that's our shit. Like, yeah, I'm with you. And strangely enough, all my favorite RPGs come from Europe. Or that's not true. Europe or Japan. I don't think I don't think a US company has made any of my favorite games of all time, or at least not RPGs. So yeah. Anyway, those are the things I'm thinking through, and I guess what I would submit to all of you is, what are your thoughts on that? What games would you like to see? Obviously, Death Stranding is going to take over as our primary for the stream, but for those other games that we pepper in until, because we'll be done with Death Stranding probably next week, depending on the rate that we play it at, and if I get a lot of time with it this weekend. Death Stranding will most likely be finished up, at least the story playthrough, by next week, and then I'll do all the achievement hunting stuff probably off camera, because that's kind of, well, in this game it's kind of zen, so maybe I will stream it, but we'll see. It's Matab said let him take a shower. Alright, my controller turned off, so I gotta turn it back on. I'm trying, Sam Porter Bridges. The stupid controller's not working. What the hell is going on in this world? Man, you want me to kick ass, I can tell. You got that kick ass vibe to you. Ho ass ho. Hold on, I'm waiting to resync my controller so I can make him take a shower. Pocket thoughts. Yeah, something's wrong with... Come on. What are we doing? Yep, nope. Controller stopped working. Don't know what that's about. So we'd be, knee deep into a shower right now if my Xbox controller just didn't decide to stop working. Oh, I'm retarded. God bless America. I'm on PlayStation. I'm on the PlayStation, not the Xbox, genius. There we go. You big dummy. There we go. Got so many controllers over my desk I grabbed them. I'm so used to playing Xbox. Anyway, Pockets has never seen Elix, but if that would make Toast happy, go for it. Yeah, so it's an RPG, so it meets your RPG criteria, but it's much more Euro RPG than the stuff you guys have probably seen me play. Like, even though Cyberpunk 2077 is a European-made RPG, it plays a lot more like the Bethesda games, like Elder Scrolls and Fallout in this particular case. So, Elix is quite a bit more European, and what that means is they don't tend to focus in the action RPGs. They don't tend to focus as crazily heavily on like cutscenes. In fact, I don't even think there might be 3 cutscenes in the whole game. The beginning. I think there's one somewhere near the middle, and then there's one at the end, and that's all you get. There's not a lot of... There are dialogue options, but the dialogue you're doing is to actually accomplish things in the game, not just people pontificating and talking like they do in a lot of modern RPGs that very, very much want you to listen to all their fantastic writing. But so it's way more succinct and way more focused on playing the game versus experiencing the story. Right, and that's really the sweet spot. Like developers like Piranha Bytes, and then actually Piranha Bytes did Elix too, didn't they? Did Piranha Bytes? Where's my Elix copy? Yeah, Piranha Bytes did do Elix. So never mind, Piranha Bytes. That's who I'm talking about. They did the Risen series, or at least the first one in the series, and then the Gothic series. And their games, while they do have great stories, like the story of Elix is actually really cool. It's just not delivered in an epic way, the way Elder Scrolls games do, that everybody kind of favors these days. So, if you like games focused on playing over watching, Elix is your man. Let's see. Ryan says, and you say you don't have a favorite console. It's funny. Mr. Attention to Detail. That is awesome. And then Pocket is for any RPG. Fable is a ton of fun. Oh man, I love Fable 2. It's one of my favorite RPGs. It got a lot of hate because I realized that Peter Molyneux has this habit of not living up to his imagination. But, you know, the game didn't do what was promised, but what it did do for me was fantastic. So it's like, yeah, he fell short of the goal, but look at what we got. Like, this game's great, and it introduced a lot of things to me that removed the tedium and frustration I was used to getting in games from the PS1 and PS2 generations, man. It was just like, thank you. I don't have to run around for 7 hours trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go. There's a lighted path telling me. Thank you. So anyway, I think we'll probably land on Fable. Maybe pepper in some Elix. We'll see. And then when we get back to the regular Thursday streams, I think me and my buddy Patrick are going to be playing through, what is the name of that game? Come on, not Dead Rising. Dead Space. Dead Space. He wants to basically go back to the way he and I used to do Let's Plays back in the day, which was really fun, because he's a comedian. I mean, that literally. He leads an improv group, and he's a master of on-the-spot wit, being able to, like, he's just a beast at it. And so he's able to watch me in the game and basically, like, the way you guys enjoy when I crap all over the games and make fun of them, even though I'm not being serious. It's like, the game's the game, whatever. But he does that to me, basically sucking at the game. And it's a game that he loves and he's really good at, so he'll be helping me, but it'll look like, you know, for the show it'll look like it's just a really shitty friend crapping all over his buddy who can't play the game, which is what he did in the Let's Play. Like, he wouldn't tell me how to solve the puzzles. He would just laugh at how stupidly I would try, because it's just, I don't have that kind of brain, man. I don't have the brain that's like, okay, let's look at this puzzle and figure out what. No. Get the puzzle guy up here. Let's go. I got time for this shit. Anyway, I have rambled enough about that. So yeah, Fable 2, Elix. I'm pausing because I'm looking at my game stack. I thought about going back to Doom, but I'm afraid I'll get bored with Doom again. But it's certainly a game that works well on a stream because it's very fast paced. Doom Eternal. I do want to try Sekiro. I've been watching some guys speed run it so that I can learn like, if it's going to play like Bloodborne, where the point of the game is for me to learn how to not get my ass beat, I'll just watch somebody do it and copy them. Like, I don't want to spend hours learning how to play the damn game. Just let me play it. Let's see. Yeah. Arcania. Also thought about firing up the old original Fable, which I've never played. Oh, people don't know that. I've only played Fable 2 and 3. I never played the original. But I have the original. Original Fable, what was the other one? I just saw it a second ago. Risen was another one I thought about. And then Divinity 2, Ego Draconis. Is really dope. Highly underrated game because it's not as big and sprawling as Elder Scrolls, but it's a lot more fun. Let's see, haven't watched it to the end. Pocket says, but first of all, oh, I'm sorry. Let's see, Pocket says, but first of all, finish Death Stranding. Yeah. Death Stranding's not going anywhere. That's going to be the primary thing. I'm just looking for, now that we finished Cyberpunk, which was kind of like a side quest away from Death Stranding. Now that we finished that, it's, okay, what's going to be our next side quest game? But Death Stranding will go back to, like, I imagined we'd dabble in Cyberpunk, because I went into Cyberpunk assuming I was going to think it wasn't that good. And it's exactly what happened. Like, No, the game doesn't anger me at all because it wasn't surprising. It was like, yeah, this is about what I expected, an unfinished, incomplete, you know, mashup of different play styles because CD Projekt Red didn't know what they wanted the game to be. It's a first person, sometimes third person action RPG shooter, looter shooter, stealth. Like, there's so much shit in the game. It's just like, all right. When you pack that much playstyle into a game, you just get a big ball of mediocre. And weirdly, because people argue with me on this, it's like, I think you just like shit that's mediocre. As long as you get to play the game in 90 different ways, you're okay with the fact that none of those 90 ways play particularly well. You know, like, for example, Cyberpunk 2077 has Metal Gear stealth sequences. They're horrible because the enemy AI is terrible. Now, that worked in my favor because I hate Metal Gear sneak sessions. So the fact that the enemies couldn't see me when I was right in front of them was great for me, but for a player who wants to play it like Metal Gear, they're going to be frustrated. Like, what? This is terrible. So it's like, no, this is violently mediocre. Just because it's here doesn't mean it's great. And, you know, it didn't in any way shock me that Cyberpunk is a wildly mediocre game at all. So, just thinking through what is the next side quest game, but yes, Pocket, you are correct. Death Stranding will be the primary focus. Now that Cyberpunk, like, I just planned to dabble in Cyberpunk, and then it was like, all right, I kept feeling this compulsion to keep playing it because I wanted to get the achievements, and then once I kind of saw the writing on the wall that you're not getting achievements in this game without 100 hours of this shit, I was like, I'm out. I'll play Death Stranding like that, but this game is nowhere near enjoyable enough to play it for this long, so I'm just going to quit now and get off the stage. Alright, last comments. Ryan said Persona. Yeah, so Persona 5 will take the place of Death Stranding. What games I want to play on PlayStation are easy to pick, right? So the PlayStation picks are easy. Like, it's Death Stranding, then we're going to move to Persona 5. From there, I haven't completely decided, but I'm thinking... I can't see all of my games. I'm thinking from Persona 5 we might go to Dragon Quest 11. That's one of the ones I'm chewing on. Dragon Quest 11 is on the old list. One of the Yakuza games is on the list. What else is in my collection? Going back and finishing Far Cry 5 is on that list. What else is in my PlayStation collection? Already did those. I'm going to do that on Xbox, since I already did it on PlayStation. So yeah, anyway, we've got the PlayStation picks pretty well covered. Oh, and Days Gone is another one we're going to have to get back into at some point. So yeah, when it comes to the PlayStation stuff, we're good. Bryant quivered ceviche de pulpo. Ryan loves it. Oh. Brian Kievered, ceviche de pulpo. Divinity was fun. I don't know about 2. Divinity. The original Divinity is a very different game than Divinity 2. The original Divinity plays more like a computer role-playing game. Divinity 2 plays more like an action role-playing game. So it's like, think Skyrim, but it plays like a game and not a clumsy... guy on ice skates running through a, series of maps. Like, it plays more like an action game. Skyrim is just kind of floaty. And it's played in third person, too. It doesn't use the... I don't like first person for RPGs at all. I'm like, just leave it in third person. See, Merlin says, I expected it to be worse than I'd hope, but I'm glad Cyberpunk came out. Now as PC players can fix it with mods. Yeah, I think, like, if I decided not to review Cyberpunk just because I don't think it's finished. If I had to review it today, and I was going to, the end of my review would say, don't play this game until December 2021. That's when it'll be done. And when it's done, I think it's going to be a good game. I think they're gonna. I mean, they're not gonna be able to fix stuff like the bad lines they wrote for Keanu Reeves. Like, that's done. You know, I can't imagine they're gonna call him up and be like, "Yo, Kay, listen, baby, we need to shoot a couple more lines because like that's done." But I think a lot of the gameplay will get improved over time, and then I think this time next year you'll have a really good game on your hands. But for now, basically the way I see Cyberpunk, they just released an early access game. That's all it is. It's just a straight up early access game. It just happens to be getting pushed out by a AAA developer and publisher and Warner Brothers versus being an indie developer who's strapped for resources. So, yeah, you guys are going to play it, and basically you guys are going to be the beta testers who fix it, and then in a year it'll be an actually good game. And then maybe I'll replay it then and see if I like it better. So you're doing Death Stranding with a side of Elix/Fable and Persona when Death Stranding's done? Yeah, that sounds about like right, Merlin. That's what I'm thinking. Elix and Fable is where I'm kind of leaning for Xbox stuff. I mean, I really desperately want to play Two Worlds. It's not backwards compatible, and I'm not really keen on having to set up an old Xbox 360 to play it. Now, having said that, I could play Two Worlds Epic Edition on my PC and stream from there, but I just don't enjoy playing mouse and keyboard. And I could mod Two Worlds Epic Edition to be played with a controller, but it's just not the same. It's like I just want to play the Xbox version and keep it moving. So we'll wait. Maybe Xbox will eventually make it backwards compatible, or maybe what I'm hoping Reality Pump is doing and not telling anyone is making a remake of it. Like a legit remake that game and make it actually the Oblivion killer it should have been. And I'll buy 20 copies. Sign me up. See, Ryan says, so multi-threading. Xbox One and PS4 and kind of back and forth. There you go. Ryan says, I've never even seen Fable. Yeah, I think I've played it in that I think I downloaded a demo of it or a free version of it years ago, and I played for like 10 minutes, and that was it. Like Fable 2 is the one I just love. Fable 2. It's a simple adventure. You know, you level up, you get stronger. You know, my favorite thing, you explore world. There's an economy where you can buy houses, and then eventually you can buy better houses and better stuff for your house. It becomes this whole mini game, and then you can get a wife, and then like it's so cool. And then you can kill your wife and go get another one. It's amazing. You know, and you can have, if I remember correctly, you can have like hoes in different area codes type thing where you got a wife in every town. So every town you got like a mansion, and then you got a woman in there. You're like King Solomon by the end of the game. You just got like 100 wives chilling hard. But that might be wrong. I think you have to break a marriage contract to start a new one, or that. I played this game 47 years ago. I don't remember. I just remember the ability to get married after you get a nice house. I thought that was cool. And then I think you can knock boots and make kids too. Like, there's a lot of cool stuff in the game that you just think the economy, and then you can rent your house out, which makes you money. Oh, it's so great, man. The game builds so much automation into it that takes the tedium out of it. Take the tedium out of your games, guys. Take it out. Take it out, please. If you have a decent PC, you can run an Xbox emulator. It's a damn good point. They got good 360 emulators at this point? I thought they only went up to Xbox. Are they already emulating 360, bro? That's insane. So Fable 2 ran on ColecoVision. No, I don't know what it ran on because I was not on Earth that long ago. Sorry to break it to you guys. Not the old geezer you think I am, even though I probably look it. Anyway, I love you guys, man. Stay strong. I'm gonna see y'all soon. Peace.